Well, a disabled World War II veteran and retired minister got a surprise recently when he reviewed his small burial plan.
How about this? The veteran discovered that the plan is practically worthless if he surrenders the policy or cashes it out.
So you know what he did? He called WATE 6 on Your Side consumer reporter Don Dare expressing his real displeasure with the plan, Don.
Well, Lori, he was really disappointed to learn that he's paid more into the plan than its cash value. Burial insurance is often taken out in small amounts of $5,000 or $10,000. It is marketed to seniors as a form of whole life insurance that they should buy to protect their loved ones from big expenses after they're gone.
Pitiful.
The word he used is pitiful. That's how Merrill Campbell describes a burial insurance policy he took out in 1994 when he was 67 years old. The retired Church of God minister and disabled World War II veteran is now 94. He purchased the $5,000 burial policy 27 years ago to help ease any financial burden on his wife and family.
I want her protected if something happens to me. I won't leave her to where she don't have to worry about nothing. $25.51 a month.
His monthly payment is $25.51. He purchased the policy when he was still preaching at the La Follette Church of God.
11/1/22.
Merrill says the policy's expiration date is November of next year. Still in relatively good health, Mr. Campbell says he plans on living beyond November 2022 and said he believed his whole life policy would be worth at least $5,000 beyond that date.
And if I live past that, and I plan on doing my best, it drops. I don't pay nothing.
When he called his insurance carrier recently about the burial policy, he got a surprise.
They just told me it ended in 11/22, that I wasn't covered anymore.
If you were to surrender or cash out the policy, how much would you be eligible for?
They said cash value was $23.
$23?
Yes.
I think they just took his money. No, don't want to give him nothing for it.
There is no way on earth that they should be allowed to sell a policy like that. No way.
The way Merrill figures it, he's already paid over $8,000 into the $5,000 burial plan.
They have charged 6% interest on my money. They have loaned it out and charged 6%. They've got that much more off of my money.
6 on Your Side reached out to Mr. Campbell's insurance carrier. They have not responded to our inquiry. Consumer advocates say first understand both the pros and cons before buying a burial plan. Some have raised red flags, calling it a predatory type of insurance targeting seniors. Another option would be to accumulate a nest egg of $5,000 or so and keep it in a moderately liquid investment so that your heirs can access it quickly to cover burial costs.
I think that the state of Tennessee shouldn't allow that kind of policy to be sold to an old man when he was expecting a burial fund. But they shouldn't never allow a policy to be sold where a company can take, if I pay it all the way through, almost $9,000 and not pay one penny.
Now, burial insurance, also called final expense insurance, can be beneficial and it can also be very confusing. So, before purchasing a plan, discuss and understand both the pros and cons with a licensed insurance agent. Don't talk with just one agency, talk with several agents. Now, we will continue in our efforts to assist Mr. Campbell in getting a resolution to his situation.
All right, Don. Yeah, keep us posted there. If you have a consumer question for Don, you can always send him an email at ddare@wat.com. You can also call a 6 on Your Side hotline number at 865-633-5974.